Hello, welcome to a special edition of BC Connect. I'm Cody Coleman.
And I'm Cassie Swihart. It seems just a few days ago that freshman students walked through the historic Ogilvy gates on campus to Convocation Hall. They won't walk through them again until they graduate. And in a tradition dating back to the late 1800s, they signed the Bethany Book of Matriculation to begin their college careers.
How have those freshmen enjoyed their time at Bethany? We asked them about it.
My time at Bethany has gone pretty good. My grades are keeping up because the teachers are really nice and they actually care about your time, and the class sizes are small, so you get some good one-on-one work with them.
So far, it's been a really good semester. This is a really special campus. I think everybody here is partakes in all the activities we have on campus, and I think it's a really good college.
So far, it's been really good. I made a lot of new friends and a lot of people I think that I'll be friends with for a lifetime. And the best part so far has been basketball. Those are my closest friends, so yeah, I enjoy it very well here at Bethany.
While the freshmen are just getting started, there are some seniors ending their college careers. We asked them how they've enjoyed their time at Bethany.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot has changed since I've been at Bethany, and it's changed me. Like, growing up in the city, this is a very different background, you know, country. The closest gas station probably like 10 miles, so I don't know. I feel like it's been good for me. It's been a good thing, good experience, and I'm just ready to move on and see what God got in store for me.
When I went to my sophomore year, I had an internship, and I was experimenting more with like my friends and stuff, and it was more of like a social time. And then my junior, senior year really clicked down, and now I'm about to graduate. It's nice, a good feeling, and I'm about to go to the real world, I guess.
Among the changes students found on campus this year was a refurbished dining hall that includes, among other things, a wide vegetarian option. The reaction was positive.
Like the walls and stuff painted, it's really nice, flooring's nice, food's much better than last year. I think it's gonna bring a lot more people here. It's like a nice attraction on campus.
Bethany students had the opportunity to hear from a variety of nationally known speakers this fall. Most prominent among them was General Michael Hayden, the former head of the CIA, who agreed Russian hacking interfered with the 2016 presidential election.
We cannot measure that effect. So we're done talking about that. Donald Trump is the legitimate president of the United States. Get over it, move on. All right? But we can't ignore that that happened. And so as a matter of national security, not questioning the election, as a matter of national security, we got to go do some work over here.
There's a club at Bethany doing some hacking of its own. It's not malicious. It's called ethical hacking, a way to learn how to combat potential harmful hackers. Josh Fisher has the story.
You may think you're safe on your computer because you have antivirus software, but experts say you're particularly vulnerable, especially if you have social media accounts or a webcam.
Hack Bethany is a club that is looking to teach students ethical hacking and with software and with hardware. Anybody can really join the club. The only thing we really ask you is to be able to set out at least an hour or 2 hours a week to dedicating it to this, because learning this stuff takes a lot of time. There was no real outlet for any students to be able to learn this, and so I figured I would get everybody together that knew this stuff and kind of be able to teach it to younger students and even older students that are just looking to do it for a hobby, or to help students out who are looking to do it for a career. We actually signed an agreement saying that we aren't allowed to actually do any attacks off our viruses or anything like that, just to keep all of us that are teaching everybody safe legally and to make sure that they're not doing anything. And everybody is pretty much vulnerable on a daily basis between your webcam, Bethany's network, or the government alone has been hacked. So, I mean, nobody's really safe from it. And
I'm Josh Fisher, reporting for BC Connect.
It was the talent show known as Big Man on Campus. A lot of fun, but also a fundraising effort by the Zeta Tau Alpha sorority in order to benefit breast cancer awareness. If you're a Bethany student, you're expected to be socially conscious and work to better the community. Several organizations led the way this fall in fundraising for various charitable causes.
Helping families coping with pediatric cancer is the focus of the Love Your Melon group on campus. James Thomas tells us about them.
Love Your Melon is an apparel brand committed to giving a hat to every child battling cancer in America. They also support nonprofit organizations that lead the fight against pediatric cancer. Love Your Melon was introduced to Bethany College's campus in fall of 2015 by Bethany student Allison Irvin. We were able to catch up with her and find out more about the organization.
My freshman year, my mom showed me the organization on Facebook, and I just really thought it was a unique organization and it could make an impact on a lot of kids' lives that are battling cancer.
Last year, Bethany College's Love Your Melon campus crew got to visit James, a 4-year-old boy who was battling pediatric cancer. The Love Your Melon crew here on campus holds tabling events throughout the year, so make sure you stop by and check it out. If you're interested in becoming a member of Love Your Melon, you can email Allison Irvin at aveirvin@bethanywv.edu. For more information about this organization and the great cause, check out Love Your Melon at loveyourmelon.com. This is James Thomas for BC Connect.
One fraternity raises funds for the local animal shelter by offering their dial-a-dogs. Cody has that story.
The Brothers of Alpha Sigma Phi at Bethany College are making it easier for you to get that much-needed late-night post-party snack. Their new fundraiser, Dial-a-Dog, has taken off. I asked chapter president Zachary Lowe how they came up with the idea for the event.
Well, really, we were stuck in the mud at chapter a little bit about kind of how we wanted to raise some money for a good cause. And something we've always wanted to raise money for is one of our philanthropies that a lot of people can get behind. That's Humane Society, because who doesn't love pets in need of a new home that are struggling. So our new advisor, Natalie Shaw, came up with the concept of selling hot dogs to students after hours, and it kind of just took off from there. Got the name Dial-a-Dog, and it's really caught on the past few weeks, and students really seem to love it.
Just recently, the brothers decided to add a cheesy vegetarian option to their late-night menu.
Well, actually, it was a suggestion by some of the Sisters of Phi Mu. They really thought it'd be a good addition to the menu, and it has. But even more so, I have to say, the addition was warranted because it offered us a vegetarian option. And Bethany has a lot more vegetarians than one might think, so it's really there to help them if they want a late-night snack.
So what's your favorite part about doing the Dial-a-Dog?
Dial-a-Dog, I mean, it's fun doing it, contributing, giving back to the Bethany, everybody, wants to make that trip into town and can't because it's too cold or in general just hungry. So it's cool to just give it a $2 hot dogs just going around town.
The Brothers of Alpha Sigma Phi have raised over $500 for the Humane Society doing their Dial-a-Dog philanthropy event. The brothers plan on doing this event for the rest of the semester and continue on into the next semester. I'm Cody Coleman, reporting for BC Connect.
Leah Roman has the story of another big talent show fundraiser, this one to benefit autism awareness.
1 in 68 children are affected by autism. There are over 200,000 cases per year. Alpha Xi Delta is hosting their annual talent show, one of the many events they hold each year.
We're here at the Alpha Xi Delta Talent Show. It's their annual event that they do every year, raising money for Autism Speaks, along with multiple other events that they do. So we're excited to see all of the talent tonight.
We had the opportunity to talk to Alpha Xi Delta's president, Danielle Veely, and how her organization contributes to Autism Speaks.
I think especially Autism Speaks, our house and our organization nationally tries to fight a lot of misconceptions that go along with Autism Speaks. And not only that, but just to fight daily for families that have children who are affected by autism who don't have the means themselves to produce the care or the research.
Although this is a fun evening, they're raising money for a serious cause. We talked to Brianna Schuster, who has a nephew affected by autism.
I definitely think they're beneficial just because I think every little bit helps. In a different way, I think the amount of people that we have doing the talent show this year is definitely impactful because I feel like to me it kind of shows that maybe they care about Autism Speaks, and to me that means a lot, having a connection to it. So.
We had the chance to talk to last year's winner, Roan Thrash, and here's how he feels about tonight's talent show.
I mean, it's great the fact that I can just show up and play piano and be able to do something that I love to do anyways, and to be able to help raise money for Autism Speaks. That's pretty exciting to know that that's a way to just come here and have fun, but we're able to do it for a good cause. So it's great that our Greek houses do events like this on campus to help raise money for this cause.
This is Leah Roman reporting for BC Connect.
Let me down with me and tell me no lies. Just hold me close, don't patronize.
What kind of weather can we expect on campus this winter?
Cody and Cassie, the most well-known forecaster, the groundhog, won't be around till February. Luckily, we have the Farmer's Almanac, which has been forecasting the weather since the 1700s. It predicts a warmer than usual winter with a slightly below normal snowfall. The Almanac says we should get the most snow in mid-December and early February, and be the coldest in late December, early January, and mid-February. It's northern West Virginia. It gets cold here, so bundle up.
Thanks, Josh. Bethany's winter sports season has just begun,
which means the fall season has just wrapped up. Let's get a recap of how that went.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Khalid Pierce. First, let's look at the Bison's football team. As predicted, the team finished 7th in the President's Athletic Conference with a record of 2-8. However, there's a reason to be optimistic as those 2 wins came in the final 2 games of the year. The Bison defense did score several national distinctions under newly hired defensive coordinator, former NFL player David Arnold, and they were individually accolades as 11 Bison earned all-conference honors. In soccer, the men's team began the season with 20 new players, including 11 international students. Dealing with all those new faces and having to overcome some cultural differences, they finished their season just under 500 with a record of 8-9-2. They were 2-4 in the PAC conference. With all of those new players having a year under their experience under their belt, the team looks to compete for a PAC conference title next year. It was a very good season in volleyball, with the women falling short of just another conference title. They had a record of 23-13, 12-6 in the conference, and reached the semifinals of the conference tournament. 4 team members were selected all conference. And things look great for next year with just 1 graduating senior on the team, meaning 16 players will return. A shout out to the women's soccer team, who had a record of 6-13, but playing tough at home with a record of 5-5. And women's tennis team, which had a record of 4-11, but has 6 of 9 players returning next year. Good luck to the winter sports.
Back to you, Cassie and Cody.
Thanks, Khalid. And thank you for joining us. I'm Cassie Swihart.
And I'm Cody Coleman. We leave you with more sights and sounds of the Big Man on Campus performance from Donnie Beer Halls. Keep watching this YouTube channel for more from campus on BC Connect.
Why can't this crazy